we're gonna just roll out over here. So Senior Chief, what branch is that?
Navy.
Pardon my ignorance.
Navy.
Navy?
Yeah, I'm on in submarines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding. Go over here to the left. So where are you based out of? Where are you?
Connecticut.
Okay.
Actually.
Greenwich, right? Greenwich or?
Groton.
Groton, that's
Yeah.
right. Alright, we're going to keep rolling ahead, just straight ahead, and we're going to make a big U-turn back underneath the tent so we're facing the other direction. So bring it back over to the left. Over. Good. And they're going to spray off the coolers. We're going to go over a couple things. Just keep rolling ahead up to
Let's get some serious engine braking.
yeah. Here. It's all-wheel drive system. Any car, typically all the Porsches with all-wheel drive, as soon as you get off the throttle, it chugs down. So, yeah, like I was saying before, all-wheel drive, twin turbo. Not a tough car to drive, you know, but there are some things you have to, you know, kind of be a little bit conscious of. Obviously, got quite a bit of power. Typical Porsche Turbo, so not much going on until about 3,700 RPMs, and then it comes alive. So. Make sure you're braking the car in a straight line. All cars with the engine in the rear, you kind of have to be conscientious about that. You don't really want to go into the corner with too much brakes because you're putting that most of the weight of the car in the air. You start to turn in, it wants to go out. So, yeah, just make sure you're kind of trailing off the brake as you turn in. You know, kind of give it a little bit of throttle as you're, you know, as you're steering, just a bit, just, you know, to maintain the speed, obviously, because you felt the engine braking. So to maintain the speed, get to your apex, and then feed the throttle all the way into the floor. But as long as you're being smooth and you're listening to me, you know, you'll probably go pretty quickly around the racetrack.
Okay.
All right. Now we're just going to bring the temps down in probably about 225, so it's right in there. So you driving any other cars with us today?
No, this is it.
Cool, man. You chose a good one.
I used to have a Corvette Z06 in 2002.
Okay.
I always just felt like it was, I didn't know how to drive it well enough.
Yeah, it's that car you really have to, all Z06s you kind of have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, or know the limits of the car, because you never really know them until you go past them.
Yeah.
So, and then from there on, you know, unless you do it on a track, then from there on, if you do it on the street, then you're always scared. You know? So, yeah, but they can be tamed, but they definitely takes a little bit of technique.
I had my wife go out on the Z06 today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
she loved it.
Yeah, cool. So, how long are you in town for?
We leave tomorrow.
Okay.
Got here Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, you getting out of town before all the mess rolls in?
Yeah, we're heading down to California.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let all their riffraff roll up here, and then you guys are going down there.
That's right.
Right. Good. Yeah. All right, Andrew. I'm gonna put this thing in gear. Get him out of the way here in a minute. All right. We're gonna roll out of here, make a U-turn to the left, and head towards the highway. All the way over here to the left. And straight ahead. Bring it back to the right. Accelerate gently. Upshift. Alright, we're good. Floor it. Upshift. Upshift. Keep flooring. Keep going. Down the left side. And brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn it all the way in. Tight. Turn tighter. And power out. Full throttle to the left. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Brake a little harder. Off the brake now. Turn it tight. Good. Right side. Accelerate to the right. Full throttle ahead. Brake in a straight line. Good. Off the brake. Turn it in over the hill. And accelerate gently to full throttle. There we go. Bring it back to the left. Brakes here. Hard. Harder. Harder. Downshift. Turn it tight, and now accelerate out. Upshift, bring it to the right side. Good. Brakes here, brake, turn it in, and accelerate through. Power through, straight through, good. tight, turn, and accelerate out. Upshift. Upshift. And brake hard. Downshift. Good. Off the brake now. Turn it tighter and accelerate out to the left, full throttle. Good job. Upshift. And brake hard. Harder. Downshift. Off the brake now. Steer it in. Accelerate to the right, full throttle. Good. Brake in a straight line. Off the brake. Turn it in. Apexes and power. Full throttle to the left. Brake hard. Downshift. Brake harder. Off the brake. Turn tight. Hit your apex first. Power out. Full throttle. Perfect. Good job. Upshift. Bring it to the right. Brakes here. Straight line. Off the brake. Turn it in. And now accelerate straight through. Good. Out to the left. Brake here a little bit. Now turn it tight. Get a radius on it. Accelerate out. Full throttle. Good. But you can carry a little bit more speed to the apex. Upshift. And brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Accelerate a little bit. Turn tighter and power out. Full throttle to the left. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn it in. And accelerate. Full throttle to the right. Brake hard. Brake. Turn it in. Power. Full throttle out. Full throttle. Over to the left. Brake hard in straight line. Harder, harder, harder. Downshift. Off the brakes. Accelerate. Full throttle. Good. Upshift. Brakes here. Off the brake. Turn in. Accelerate. Straight through. Don't hit the curb too hard. Let it go out wide over to the left. Little brake here. Turn it in. Power out. Full throttle. Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Steer it all the way in. Tight. And power to the left. Full throttle. Upshift. Left side. Brake hard. Downshift. Steer it in. Start accelerating. Power to the right. Full throttle. Brakes here. Off the brake. Turn in. Accelerate a little bit. Very good. Power out. Upshift. Full throttle. Forward to the left. Brake hard. Harder. Downshift. Now turn it tight. All the way in. Accelerate. Unwind a little. Full throttle. Upshift. Good. Brakes here. Quick brake. Look ahead. Turn it in. Accelerate through. Power. Full throttle. Brake straight. Off the brake. Turn tight. Turn it. Power. Upshift. Brake hard. Harder. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn it. Just turn the wheel all the way in and accelerate. Full throttle to the left. Upshift. Good. Brake hard. Downshift. Turn it in off the brake. Off the brake. And accelerate to the right. Full throttle. Try to get a little closer to your apexes, okay?
Yeah.
Brakes here. Look ahead. Turn it in. Get right on top of them. Accelerate. Power. Full throttle. Out to the left. Brake hard. Harder. Harder. Downshift. Turn it all the way in. Tight. Start accelerating. Power out. Full throttle. Unwind the wheel. Upshift. Good. Good. Bring it down the right side. Brakes here. Turn it into this first one. Tight. Accelerate. Full throttle. Floor it. Straight ahead. Brake straight. Look ahead to the apex. Turn the car first. All the way in. Tight. 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 Power. Full throttle. Unwind. Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Now just turn the wheel. Turn it tighter, tighter. Turn, 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 turn. Now accelerate out. Full throttle. Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Harder. Downshift. Off the brake. Turn it tight, 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 tight. And accelerate. Full throttle. Good. Over to the right. Brake, brake, brake straight. Look ahead. Turn tight to the apex and power out. Full throttle. Good. Left side. Brake hard. hard, straight line, harder, harder, downshift. Steer it all the way in, tight. And accelerate, unwind it a bit. Upshift, perfect, good. Right side, brakes here, brake, turn it in now, power. Floor it, there we go, good. Brakes here out wide. Turn tight first, turn the car, power. Full throttle, good. Upshift. And brake hard. Downshift. Off the brake. Start all the way in. Turn tighter and accelerate. Full throttle out. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Look at the apex. Turn it all the way in. Tight. And accelerate. Full throttle. Over to the right. Brakes here. Good. Off the brake. The apexes. And power out. Full throttle. Alright. Great job, Andrew. Slow it down a little bit. Was our 6 laps, my friend. We're going to exit straight ahead in between the green cones. Now, hang your right. Well done, man.
Nice.
How'd you like the car?
I loved it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You did really good.
Thanks.
Really, really good.
So how do you get a job like this?
Well, I
I
used
gotta figure out what I'm gonna do when I grow up.
I raced shifter karts and raced a couple different Formula cars and just raced sports cars, and then I went on to instructing with different organizations and became a nationally certified Porsche Club instructor.
That's awesome.
And then yeah, they asked me to come out here and work for them. I was in town, so we're gonna bring it over here to the right. Good. Go ahead and stop right here. Put it in park.
Awesome.
Great job once again. You
Thanks.
did phenomenal.
Appreciate it.